So probably one of the most preventable issues I deal with couples is he thinks, she thinks. Essentially, people really don't believe what each other say, and they misinterpret what you say as meaning something other than what it says. Here's a simple one. I was talking to some friends of mine recently, and they have a serious issue around two tiny little words. The words are, it's fine. When he says it's fine, what do you think he means? You get a point if what you just answered was, he thinks it's fine. Essentially, if the lovely male psyche, not particularly complex, lovely and reliable, I wish I had a male psyche because it must be a nicer place to live, but when a guy says I'm fine, 90% of the time, he's actually fine. He means it. It's fine, I'm fine, it's okay, no big deal, there's no drama there. Let's turn the tables here. When a woman says, it's fine, or I'm fine, you're pretty much guaranteed things are not fine. They're somewhere between bad and worse, but they're not fine. When a woman says I'm fine, it usually means, because women tend to avoid conflict and be frightened of conflict, historically and genetically, that they're trying to smooth over a conversation by saying it's fine when really it's not. Now, I can understand why that's wildly confusing to a man. It is wildly confusing. If I say it's black, you would hope that it was actually black. But when I say it's fine, I probably mean it's not fine at all, but I don't want to ream you out in front of your mother or something else. So here's the thing, women, I'm calling you to task. If it's not fine, don't say so. It's not fair, and essentially you're telling a lie. So if it's not fine, you can say, well, no, it's not fine, but I don't want to talk about it right now. At least that's honest, right? Guys, keep saying it's fine, and I'll work with the women to convince them that you actually mean it. Here's another one. This one causes more strife than anything I've ever come across. Women, when you say, I'm not in the mood, men tend to think that means you might be in the mood 5 minutes later, so they'll ask again. Of course, I'm talking about sex here. I'm not in the mood is one of the serious things that I actually really address with people in the work I do. Here's my point. Let's say you're frying, well, I'm vegetarian, so tofu bacon, and you're also thinking about your banking and how you have to make a transfer, and you're also worried about picking up your kid from soccer in time. And your lovely paramour comes up to you and says, so, you know, you want to have a little, you know what? And you say, I'm not in the mood. Newsflash, of course you're not in the mood. You're cooking, you're worrying about your banking, and you've got a time issue to pick up your kid on time. There's no reason in hell you should be in the mood, no matter what kind of nymphomaniac you are. However, what people generally do, and men do this as well, is when they say, I'm not in the mood, they then shut down the possibility for sexual contact, usually for the rest of that entire day. Because it's a rejection, and I'm not in the mood generally means leave me alone, I don't want to have sex ever. That's really stupid, because if you approach me when I'm cooking and worrying about the kid and banking and say, do you want to go for a walk? I'll probably say, I don't feel like it now, but maybe later. If you approach me and you say, hey, do you want a piece of lemon pie? I'll probably say, well, not now, but I might after dinner. Please, people, start changing I'm not in the mood and say instead, not in the mood right now, but maybe later. I swear to you, if all of Canada, North America, and the world would take this advice, we'd have way better sex happening on the planet and probably less war. Simply by saying, let me reiterate, I'm not in the mood now, you fool, I'm cooking and worrying about the kid, but maybe later. Maybe later are two words that could change the course of the planet. So give it a try.